Darius is just completely fucking just gone. Okay, so your argument is tanks are overpowered if they're viable in solo queue. Therefore, we should make them viable in solo queue? Okay, I like when Twitch shit says stupid shit like Galio is affecting Camille's pick rate. I'm just sitting here like, haha, what? Should I go Doran's shield here? Or should I go Doran's blade? To be honest, I kind of like the idea of Doran's blade here. Just because I know KLED is so squishy. Like, the thing is, if you can get a combo on KLED, you just murder him with Darius. I've played with and against this matchup.
30 seconds.
I just need to look out for the Aatrox, really.
We are all wolves.
You know what you have to do? If you want to make tanks viable in solo queue and viable in competitive play without being overpowered, what you need to do is stop removing all the stupid power tanks get from being retarded. And by that I mean, like, let me give you an example. Okay? Why do tanks get to be so tanky by just existing? Why does Troget, for example, get 6,000 HP? He literally just walks up with 6,000 HP, and he's already done half his power. He just by walking up with 6,000 HP, he's already done half his fucking kit. Half his contribution is already there. So if I fucking walk up and disconnect, if I literally walk up and then disconnect from the game, I'm already outperforming a bruiser with a tank. Then you look at their kits. I mean, let's look at their kits, okay?
The old farm will be purged. Walked away.
Please die. Oh!
An enemy has been slain.
I told you, I've played this matchup. If you actually dismount him, he just blows up like a motherfucker.
Every king dies, some faster than others.
What was I gonna say? In my opinion, tank items should be nerfed considerably and do more damage. Tank items shouldn't look like Sunfire or Omen. They should look like Iceborne Gauntlet, where, okay, you get a decent chunk of armor, but you don't get any health. Sunfire should have its... Let me give an example. Sunfire should have its armor straight removed, and then it should basically have an active where, like, for the next 3 seconds, your CC causes her... Or maybe it should get something like, oh, if you hard stun an opponent, they blow up, and then take bonus fire damage or some shit. I don't know.
Be free to fight. Be free to kill. We must escape this prison of peace.
Someone's here.
Make your choice. Find freedom in the carnage.
An enemy has been slain.
Surpass the frailty of your form.
Thank you, John LV.
Ally has been
Ivy?
slain.
Freedom, anarchy, color.
think that was his second pistol shot. I haven't been counting. I'm pretty sure that was his second, though. That sucked. Ugh.
Forged in violence.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, no shit, it's not worth, because apparently you have no lane priority or something. You need to push your fucking lane or something, dude. You're a Zir. That's kind of your thing, actually.
A thousand more years of stagnation.
The problem with tanks is that their skill gap is so ridiculously low, and when you combine their low skill cap, incredibly fucking low skill cap, with the fact that what they do is more often want by high skill teams and low skill teams, just makes them so shitty. It's shitty that an autofill top line can play a tank and stonewall you. It's shitty that you watch competitive games and whenever someone's against, for example, Khan, they go, our top laner's worse. How are we gonna, oh, let's just put him on a tank.
My pack demands royal blood. I am your scent.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Heroes feast upon the bones of kings.
Enemy killing spree.
Demacia will drown in blood. The world will embrace chaos.
Did he actually just back off? Okay. Okay. Good to know we have the mid laner of ages here. Didn't even bother to like push his wave while that was happening, huh?
The throne doesn't.
I like how I can win top and it doesn't fucking matter because I just get chain ganked and the mid laner is roamed every single time.
To get away. The wolves are at your door.
Why doesn't Azir use his abilities to have abilities? That's a good question.
Run. won't submit to the mandates of tyrants. I smell
Okay, this was on the wrong key.
I hunger for
Whatever.
is war.
Enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna push this and back.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
It's long enough. Embrace the flames of war.
Are you gonna come or what, dude? Throw a fucking Q at him! Did he just pick up on that one?
An enemy has been slain.
What's this axe thing I have in my hand? Oh shit.
To live or die, to rule or be ruled. I'll silence kings and butcher the gods. Chaos will swallow the earth.
What am I being pinged for?
Down.
Control.
An enemy has been slain.
Is rebellion. The strong will rise. To get away.
Look how much random aggro I get.
Will not
I'm like losing hundreds of HP from minions randomly deciding to attack me.
your scent. You chose the wrong side.
Slain.
I may be gone, but the wolves.
I'm gonna see if I can push one more wave because KLED might be ulting bot. Yes, he is.
Has been slain.
Laws make people timid, frail. Whose conflict lies beyond the throne. War is coming. Beautiful, unending war. You made your choice. So
I'm not quite at Trinity though. I can get all the components, but I didn't really think I could wait another 300 gold.
Enemy has been slain.
Oh well.
Ally
are always hungry.
been slain.
This war is just beginning.
That wasn't too bad. Wow. I don't think it should give us a special ed mid laner. That feels unfair. I do not believe I would have had that with my ultimate reset. Ooh, 300 damage. Yeah, that wouldn't have done it. Oh! Huh, that worked. Okay. Okay. You know what pisses me off is whenever I kill an 80 carry, whenever an 80 carry does something, you guys are always like, oh, look, 80 carries are bad, or 80 carries are good. It's like, 80 carries aren't supposed to be the 1v1ers. You guys realize that, right? Like, I know it sucks for 80 carries, but part of the reason that they've been so broken for so long is that Riot always goes, oh, 80 carries need to be able to 1v1, but then they also need to be the most important class to team fights? It feels a little bit wrong. Like, oh, they need to be amazing 1v1 and at team fighting. Wait a minute.
I'll cut that from your neck. True heroes feast upon the bones of kings. Despots will fall.
Shut down.
Okay.
You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain.
There will be no peace.
When should we fight Darius? When he's at his strongest with every cooldown available. Also, make sure he has Conqueror and his passive up. Do no damage to him, let him stack it up, then walk into him one at a time.
Always more.
Brilliant! Why have we never tried this before?
Find freedom in
No.
carnage.
Come on, come on, come on, video game. There we go.
If they won't give up their power, I'll tear it out of them. I was born to end tyrants and bathe their kingdoms in fire.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, they're right. Nobody's here. Why is nobody here?
Death.
Are they doing Rift Herald? Yep, they're doing Rift Herald. That is Rift Herald, right? Yeah.
An ally has been slain.
Be free to fight. Be free to kill.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Or set.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
The wolves are at your door. king dies, some faster than others.
Shit.
You have been slain.
I mean, I guess they were just ghosting and they saw me and then they just decided to all run bot lane. They decided to literally all run to bot lane with no information, all from mid lane, all while I was just sitting right here. So that means like I went down here and their entire team rotated around mid lane before they even saw me. Yeah. I'll tell you, can't do interesting plays while you're streaming.
Not even death can contain me. War separates men from kings, predators from prey.
I feel like you guys are stupid as shit and completely underestimate how much I get ghosted. You guys always come with like bizarre, maybe it was rewarded. Yeah, did you think of that? No, I did not think of that because it was very clearly a ghost play. Like, it's so fucking in your face obvious, and Twitch chat always tries to make excuses for it. I need a heal for Baron. I mean, Pantheon's got ult coming up, so I don't think it's a total loss. KLED's also bot lane, so that gives us even more room to work with. Okay, so please, for the love of fucking God, move from mid lane. I mean, I'll just zone. If all I need to do is stand here and zone. Yeah, that's my role on the team, is to just keep Syndra from hurting other people. Then I guess, you know, good role.
These little lambs have a pasture.
Yeah, well, that's mages. Mage items are so broken. You think Darius is a late game carry right now? He kind of feels like he's really good late game, but he has the... I feel like Darius has this weird tendency to get into late game and carry the game into late game on teams that are really dumb. So then he feels bad late game, but he's not like he's bad late game. It's just that his team is really dumb, and he's just trying to 1v5, and he can't because he can't 1v5. Does that make sense to you? It's like you forced your team into late game by being good. That Misfortune was probably regretting her life choices at that last second. Like, oh, I see why my mother wanted me to go into clown college. Yeah, but you guys don't realize that now Ghostcrawler is free to fuck up the next game. Having feasted on the carcass of League, he's now gonna move on to another game and start fucking up that game too. You guys didn't think this one through fully.
Me out.
So, like, he's already fucked League. The damage is done. It's not just gonna... What did Misfortune think of that situation? Maybe I shouldn't have gone lethality build against a tank. This idea actually seems to have some consequences. The lethality itemization in the game gets really hard countered by armor, and I shouldn't complain when someone who's building armor manages to not die to me. No, she probably said, what the fuck? This is bullshit. My build didn't one-shot him. No, you want my number one problem with lethality builds? Is that they don't scale against tanks at all. And that means that they basically end up being cheese builds. And it's not really fun to fight cheese builds, Twitch chat. Alright, Twitch, I'm gonna kill this Syndra and make her complain. And by Syndra, I mean Aatrox. Can someone please walk up? Walk up, walk up, walk up! Okay.